I grind cause I gotta get paid. 1% chance, 99% faith. I fell in love with the hustle, I fell in love with the chase. No emotion, put in the pain. We get it no matter the weather. Sun, snow, sleet, rain. Go sleep and do it again.
Yo guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are back with our Wolves takeover in SM26. Without further ado, let's get started with Season 4. In Season 3, in the previous episode, we had one of our best seasons, where we won the Premier League completing an objective, and won the Europa League to make a great season. With that, we are left with the objective to win the Champions League to make Wolves the best team in the world. Without further ado, let's get into the 4th season of the takeover. Let's take a look at our signings to solidify our team going into Season 4. First and foremost, I signed a new backup keeper in Mike Penders. Next, I signed Real Madrid's Rodrigo to become our new right winger. I hope he becomes the superstar this team desperately needs. Next in our spending spree is Raul Bellanova from Atalanta to become our Ryerson replacement. Next up is Atletico Madrid's midfielder Pablo Barrios. We are having a midfield revamp, so we signed a lot of midfielders this window. I then brought back Morgan Gibbs-White to Wolves. For those of you who don't know, Gibbs-White played for Wolves before leaving to play for Nottingham Forest. Last but not least, I signed Carlos Baleba from Bayern as we needed a new superstar midfielder. Now with the sales, we made a big decision by letting go of André Santos to Bayern, but we got good money and were able to sign many players with it. Now as we look at the Premier League table, we are sat in 5th with 9 points, 1 point away from 1st. This season we could hopefully try and win the Premier League and solidify ourselves as the best team in England by doing the double. Alright, before we sim to the January transfer window, here is the squad we are taking into the season. We should be favorites in the Prem, and hopefully we win the UCL to complete our final objective and finish this series. And with that, I'll see y'all at the end of the January transfer window to see any signings and check our progress.
A few moments later.
Alright lads, we are here at the end of the January transfer window, and time for the new arrivals. Our first January signing is Ryan Flamingo from PSV. I needed a new quality center back. Next, I just signed 21-year-old Ayao Buwadi for squad depth in the midfield, and also because he has a lot of potential. And our last signing was a new starting goalkeeper in Georgi Marmadashvili, as we needed a new one, and he definitely will be an upgrade over Spiller. And now with the sales, I've made a few big sales. I sold Hato back to Chelsea and signed Flamingo to make Calafiori left back. Next out the door was Echeverri to Aston Villa, as he didn't grow as I wanted him to grow. And lastly was Spiller to Chelsea, and that's why I signed Marmadashvili. And now we jump to the Premier League and find ourselves where we belong in 1st with a 3-point gap over 2nd place Arsenal. And lads, this is the team we will be finishing of the season with. We have turned this team into a powerhouse. Let's see how the end of our season goes.
More moments later.
And we are here lads, we are at the end of the season. Let's see how we did in our 4th season. And we have done it. We have won the Premier League, our 2nd title with Wolves. How this team has grown from relegation threatened to Premier League grinders. And in the FA Cup we have conquered it again and faced Tottenham in the final and defeated them 3-1. And as well as the Carabao Cup, we won it by facing Arsenal in a close competition and won 3-2. And before we look at the UCL, since we won the Europa League, we were in the Super Cup final against Real Madrid, and we did the unthinkable and defeated the Spanish Giants 3-1. And we have done it lads, we officially are the European champions. We won the UCL, we have completed all our objectives and once again faced Real Madrid, where we defeated them 2-5. The rise to glory is insane for this Wolves team. In the final, Mbappe scored a brace for Madrid, and whereas for us Nwaneri, Openda and Rodrigo scored against his former team in order to make us champions. We did it. Let's check our accolades and player of the takeover. This season Openda has scored the most goals once again. He scored 55, but only one more than Nwaneri, who scored 54. Now with assists we have Rodrigo in 1st with 23 with a wide gap from the player in 2nd who has 16 assists, who is Gibbs-White. And our player of season 4 was Gibbs-White, well done to him. He is followed by Rodrigo and then Nwaneri. We are finally at the end of this amazing Wolves takeover. What a takeover it's been. We went from a team everyone expected to get relegated to a team that is doing repeats in the Premier League. We have Ballon d'Or level players in Rodrigo and Baleba. What a rise it's been. And now it's time to appoint our Player of the Takeover award. Our 3 nominees are Ethan Nwaneri, Openda and Debast. I'll let y'all vote in the comments, and the player who wins player of the takeover will be a part of our next takeover. Alright guys, it's been a nice run with wolves, but it has now come to an end. I'll be starting a new takeover soon. If you guys want me to do a specific club, comment down below, I'll do it. Thank you guys for watching and supporting. Please like and subscribe for more, and comment ideas to improve my videos and recommend more mobile games. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.